Keep your brain young and healthy. How is that as an opener? Welcome back to Holistic Developer channel. I'm Anna, the host of this channel. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome as well. I'm glad to have you here. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how to keep your brain young and healthy. Software engineering, program management, product owners, a lot of technical jobs, as well as other jobs, not necessarily technical, are jobs that require a lot of brain functions. It requires you to have a healthy and functioning brain. It requires focus, attention, memory, or simply put, cognitive agility. So the very first tip, how to keep your brain healthy and young, is something that you will find common in a lot of resources. When you research this topic, you will find it in books, you will hear it in podcasts, videos, articles, studies, and so on. And that is to have an active lifestyle and to actually work out on a regular basis. And exercise has many known benefits and appears to have a positive impact on the brain. And regular physical activity benefits the brain. So I won't go further into details. I think you heard about this a lot. So simply make sure that you have an active lifestyle. We are not built as human beings to be sitting for a long time, for hours and hours at the monitor, at the computer, or something like that. So make sure that you are prioritizing and making time for some activity. It doesn't have to be necessarily running or something cardio high impact or something like that. Going for walks 30 minutes a day, like contiguous 30 minutes a day, is actually much better than actually not doing anything. So can you do 30 minutes a day for a walk to keep your health in check and have a healthy and young brain? I think you could do that. And that's a small price that you can pay. And that's an investment that you will have long-term benefit from. Tip number 2, how to keep your brain young and healthy, is to keep your brain active, to challenge it, to help it learn new things, to stimulate your brain. Your brain is actually like a muscle, and just like a muscle, in order to maintain that muscle in shape and form, you have to use it, or otherwise you lose it. So the same kind of is true for your brain. If you don't use it, you lose it. So it's recommended to have on regular basis some activities that will boost your brain. So doing brain boosting activities to stimulate your brain will have a long-lasting effect on your brain. Reading a book, doing puzzles, trying to remember the lyrics of the song. There are many things. Like, here's an example, like doing puzzle. Like, I have a book that I try to do on a regular basis, my best mathematical and logical puzzles. It's kind of reading a book and solving problems. Here's another example, the Moscow puzzles, and there's perplex puzzles and tantalizing teasers. This is just one example, doing puzzles, right? Actually doing puzzles, or drawing something, learning something new, learning a song, memorizing the lyrics of a song and stuff like that. To engage your brain and stimulate your brain has an effect, a positive effect, a long-lasting effect on your brain to stay healthy and to stay sharp. And you have to use that. It's like a muscle, and you have to build it. You have to challenge it constantly to keep it in shape, let's say. The next one, it's pretty simple. As the other ones were simple as well. Some were maybe a little bit more challenging, but this is actually something that any of us can do, and that is to get plenty of sleep. Never sacrifice sleep. Actually, it was proven over and over again that sleep has a beneficial effect on our brain, on our health, and actually sleep, it also helps you lose weight. If for whatever reason you are on you have a goal to lose weight or something like that, that's kind of insane that you're losing weight in your sleep, but that's beside the point. So it's really important to have enough sleep, and it has to be contiguous. It's recommended to have about 7 to 8 hours of sleep on regular basis. And when we're sleeping, there are different hormones, different activities in your brain that are happening that helps with your memory, helps with you being focused, and attention to detail, and so many other benefits, which if you're interested into diving into that, there are like Why We Sleep book, and there are other good books that you can expand your knowledge in this space. The fourth tip to keep your brain sharp, to keep your brain healthy and young, is to have brain-friendly diet. And what do I mean by brain-friendly diet, or nutrition that will enable you to be healthy, to be active, and to have a brain that will go along with all the things that you need in life. So a lot of recommendation that I found through the research I've done is that it's recommended to have a Mediterranean diet, and that diet actually consists of plant-based food, whole grains, fish, and healthy fats. I think that it's something that we can do, and again, it's a long-term investment in our body, in our health, that will have a long-lasting benefit. And having this diet, it's been proven over and over again that people who were on a Mediterranean diet or nutrition, they were having a lower risk of having Alzheimer's disease, if I pronounce that correctly. So that's the fourth tip. Finally, the last tip that I want to share with you is pretty simple, and actually is my favorite from all of them, is to keep smiling. When you smile, the brain is producing a hormone that helps to rehydrate or to regenerate that part of the brain that is involved in learning and memory. Can you imagine that? The fact that you're smiling, you're having a good time, that your brain is making its magic, is regenerating those parts of the brain, those cells of the brain that facilitate learning and memory. And what can be better than that? So yeah, those were the 5 things that you can do to keep your brain healthy and young, to nurture your brain, to take care of it, because you need it for a long run. You need a mental space. A lot of people also will say that you need to meditate and stuff like that. There are a lot of other tips and other things that you can do, but those are the kind of the ones that I highly recommend you look up into, look back to your lifestyle, and see if you're actually doing things right now while you are here, while you still have a chance to course correct and make sure that your brain will stay healthy for the long run. You will be healthy and feeling good for a very long time. And yeah, those are the things, like the 5 tips that I mentioned, is to work out regularly, to stimulate your brain, to make sure that you keep it active, work it out as a muscle. The next one is to sleep about 7 or 8 hours every night, consecutive hours. Have a nutrition that is brain friendly, and keep smiling. It's that simple. So I'm curious. My question for you is that from these 5 tips, like the type 5 tips to keep your brain healthy, which one is your favorite one? Make sure to leave it in the comments below. I'm curious which one is your favorite. And hopefully you found this video useful. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And next video, I will talk in more details about what kind of diet can you have, what kind of foods can you consume to help your brain and stimulate your brain even further. I'll share with you 10 foods or best foods to boost your memory. So if you are interested and in the mood on improving your attention, your memory, your brain, and giving it a boost, making it more efficient, or to keep it efficient if it's already efficient, then make sure to stay tuned and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss those videos that are coming up. Have an amazing time. Make time for smiling, dance, sing. Have a great time because you will have a healthier brain and you'll be able to solve more creatively the problems or learn new things and remember things that you need on day by day longer, and it will be more efficient to extract that memory from your brain. So I'll stop talking now and let you go. Bye bye.